So we've been gone for like 2 weeks from posting videos due to Corona, protests, and all this other crazy stuff. So everyone has been asking about my last name. Oh, what did you do? Did you decide to hyphenate it? Take Wesley's last name? What did you do? So I decided to I am going to keep my last name. No. Okay, so
that's fine. I can keep being single.
Okay, so like this has been a debate. We've been married for 4 months, and due to Corona, the Social Security office isn't open.
It's open now.
It was not open. So we've been married for 4 months, so I haven't been able to turn in my documents to change my name. But it has allowed me time to think about it and to talk to people I know who are married and get opinions from people about what do they think about women who hyphenate their names. So I brought it to Wesley's attention a couple of times. Even before we got married, I talked to him about it just to figure out, just to get his feel on it. So what did you think, Wesley? What do you think about women who hyphenate their names?
I think they want to let people know that they don't really want to be married.
Why? I don't get that.
Your name is obviously the first thing people see. And the first thing people are going to see is that you were unwilling to give up yourself. You didn't want to become one. You didn't want to become a complete union.
So, did you know that Michelle Obama's name is hyphenated?
I actually did.
No, you did not. You did not know until I told you. And then you're like, we're not the Obamas. We're not the Obamas.
No, what I said was, your name ain't Michelle and my name ain't Barack. I never said I didn't know because I've been to that. However, professionally, she goes by Michelle Obama.
Okay, professionally. However...
And publicly.
However, she's not really Michelle Obama. She's really Michelle Robinson Obama.
However, professionally and publicly, she goes by Michelle Obama. So her outward appearance, her outward self, is that her and Barack have a union.
Okay, so exactly. Outward appearance. So what will be... Okay, so if you guys have not caught on by now, I was thinking about hyphenating my name. Because I feel like, for one, my degrees are in my name, and everything that I have created is in my last name. So I feel like I wanted to hyphenate my name, for one, for that, for two, to keep my individuality, because I feel like people lose themselves once they get married. And I feel like, okay, I am married. I understand that I am Mrs. Jackson. But why can't I be Mrs. Taylor Jackson? Because at the end of the day, why can't my legacy live on too? Why does it always have to be the woman? The man legacy lives on. The man has to freaking have a junior, a third, a blah, blah, blah. Why can't the woman get any of these things? So that's how I was thinking. I feel like I feel like for a man, because mostly men are having a problem with it. Any person I've asked, the women, they were fine with it. The men, they were like, oh no, absolutely not. My wife will not hyphenate her name. She will. Like, why does it have to be that way? Like, there are plenty of people who hyphenate their name, and there are men that there are men that take the woman's last name sometimes. I don't know them, but I read up on it when I was going through all that.
If you don't know one, or you don't even know somebody who knows one, it's probably not true.
It is true.
And they're probably punks. They're probably getting beat up.
Okay, so even that. Okay, so one of my friends told me that a woman that hyphenates her name shows that the man is not the head of the household and that she wears the pants and blase blase. And I'm trying to figure out, why do you men think like that?
It's probably true.
How?
Because it's probably true. You literally refuse to be one.
How are you refusing to be one because you're hyphenating your name?
That's literally the definition.
No, it's not.
You literally refuse to be one.
me hyphenating my name does not define our union. Does not define that I'm a team player.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Because if anybody out here see me on the street, they still gonna be like, "Hey, Mrs. Jackson. Hey, Miss." They don't need to know. It doesn't matter if they even know that I hyphenate my name.
Yeah, but everybody, the person that you're married to knows, and allegedly they're supposed to be the most important person. When they introduce the team, when they introduce any kind of team, they don't introduce the Los Angeles LeBron James. They introduce the Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay, but when Kobe was there, they said Kobe and the Lakers.
No, they introduced, when they get ready to play, they introduce the Los Angeles Lakers, not the Los Angeles Kobe Bryants, not the Miami Dwayne Wades.
They've done it before.
No, they don't.
People be like, when people refer to the Lakers, Kobe and the Lakers.
No, they don't.
LeBron, when he was on the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron and the Cavaliers.
When they get ready to play in the game, they introduce the Cleveland Cavaliers, not the Cleveland LeBron James.
I just don't think that women hyphenating their name is a big deal. I feel like that's just her keeping her individuality. Like, why
exactly
does a woman...
You keeping it because you refuse to be a team.
No, it's not about refusing to be a team. You can keep... People lose themselves when they get married. They forget who their friends were. They stop hanging out with their friends. They stop doing the things they used to do because they're married. Why do you have to do that? Because you're married. I am happy to be married. I am ecstatic to be married. But that does not mean that I'm going to lose myself because I'm married.
Nobody said anything about that. People said something about being one union. There is the preacher don't introduce Mr. and Mrs. anything. They introduce Mr. and Mrs. Wesley Jackson is what the preacher introduced. Furthermore, when you listen to the preacher, he said that these halves no longer are individual. They now become one, not one and half.
Oh my gosh. So guys, now that the Social Security office is open now, I've had 4 months to figure it out, and due to some personal stuff going on, I have decided to not keep my last name. I decided to keep my first name. My middle name, and take Wesley's last name. I don't know if I alter my decision because of personal issues going on with family or whatever, but I don't know, because in the beginning I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna hyphenate my name, but then I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna hyphenate my name. I'm just going to make my last name my middle name. And then situations start happening and I'm just like, you know what, bump it. I was like, you know what, just bump it. I'm going to just take my last name away because that's just what I decided to do.
All right, y'all. Duty calls. Give me that.